In 2014, we got the idea to reproduce the show of Symphony Metallica. We worked for 5 years. Honestly, it was a nightmare. Well, we can say, but we're gonna play in the USA next year in April.
Welcome back to the channel. We are two guys, one app. My name is Pavi.
My name is Deb.
And today we are with SaD, official tribute band. I think you can guess it, of Metallica.
Yeah.
Can you introduce yourself, guys?
Actually, my name is Mattia, and here's S.A.D.
Eddie here.
I'm the Vox and rhythm and guitar for S.A.D. or SaD or whatever you want to call it. We are the European Metallica tribute and recognized by Zona Metallica, which is the Italian local chapter number 350. And we are happy to be here today. Normally
Tonight.
It's Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Video way after.
I'm still on travel actually.
Yeah, because you play on Saturday.
Yeah.
Where? Austria?
We were in Austria. We played. I've driven actually almost 8 hours yesterday.
Fucking hell.
8 hours on Friday.
Nice.
So when you have a tribute band or whenever you have a band which allows you to play around Europe, it's not just a matter of playing, it's also getting the band over there. So basically consider the idea of traveling a lot, which is not just driving, it's driving, having troubles.
No sleeping.
No sleeping.
No, I had an experience as a touring musician all around Italy, and I learned how to sleep on top of flight keys, behind the track. Not so easy.
Yeah, it was not so easy.
Be careful, of course.
You're a pro, bro. You're a pro, bro.
I'm an ex-pro, let's say. I don't travel that much, and also I don't travel like you guys, because I've seen that you played in Spain, Austria. And I had hearing from Mattel that you are going to play. I can say, you can say it.
Well, we can say, but we're gonna play in the USA next year in April. We will be touring from the South Florida to South Carolina. That's an impressive news for me, for us, for everybody who follows us. That's because somebody over the ocean trusted us for getting us there. So I'm very happy about that. And in Europe, actually, we've played in the years, not only in Spain, Austria, Switzerland, Croatia. We've also played a little bit outside Europe when we played in Dubai.
Dubai?
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow!
Nice.
So we actually travel a lot.
Yeah.
But as I mentioned earlier, when you travel a lot, there are many things to consider.
Yes.
Especially the fact about issues when you are on the road, or simply consider during a trip. We were in 2 different cars because we were not.
So you got cars, not vans.
No, we have a van.
Okay.
But when we are more than 7 people traveling, then we use the car. Also.
You gotta consider even the safety of your worker, of your employees.
What happened is after Switzerland, and the van got stopped by the police.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
I remember that.
And they got an inspection for 1 hour, just for a drug inspection.
Yes.
Yeah, standard stuff.
We don't use drugs. That's our.
Don't use drugs.
No, don't use drugs. But
at least with moderation.
Don't use drugs.
Let's be honest, we are all musicians.
Don't use
with
drugs.
moderation. If you are under 18, no. Okay.
if you're under 18.
Don't use drugs.
Don't use drugs. If you're over 18,
don't use drugs.
That's the message. especially when you're traveling.
No,
Yeah,
no.
and when you have to drive.
But
you
when I
to drive,
used to
no.
tour, I used to stop drinking and stop everything else. The only thing that I use is cigarettes because it's my only vice.
Yeah.
But when I'm touring, I don't drink because when I'm driving, I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to hurt nobody. You never know what could happen.
So basically, the issue is you have to consider when you have to be strictly on time.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to consider that on the road you can get an inspection for 1 hour, and the police can ask you to download the full van, or you get the dogs onto the van, and that's a thing that you have to consider,
Yes.
especially when you also have the duty inspection for when you get into Switzerland, outside Switzerland. Then you get inspections for just for commercial
Yes.
aspects. So you have to consider that in Germany and in the European country, normally you have to be at the place by 2 p.m.
Wow.
Okay.
because the sound check is normally at 3 and you
Okay.
play at 8. So that's a big difference between Italy.
Yeah.
Yes,
when
I
you
used to play 9 and a half.
Yeah.
Sometimes even 10 in some disco.
In Germany and European countries in general, you normally play at 8, 8:15. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, because they have dinner earlier. Usually,
Yeah.
it's probably a culture thing.
Yeah,
And
that's
because we Italians, we take it thing easy. We go.
Yeah, we got.
There's the cafe, the ammazza cafe. You know, we are more relaxed as a culture.
so that's a tricky thing. And then when you have to consider trips by flight, that's not easy as well.
Yes.
So when you fly, you don't have your own equipment. You
Yeah.
have to consider to bring with yourself something small. Today,
Yep.
I'm here with what I use for the traveling.
Which is a Moore
G300 light.
Yeah. Light.
This is
Okay.
the light version because it has no expression pedal.
Okay.
So basically, this is light. It's 2 kilos.
You can throw it in a backpack with
Yeah.
your in-ear monitor setup,
And-
strings and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm a rhythm guitar player, so I don't need to use the expression pedal.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody there will tell me, "Oh, you are an asshole." Why?
Yeah.
No, I don't use that. So I needed something small, and at the time of this purchase,
Yep.
I was looking onto the web for something small. So I was looking about the Boss
Yeah.
The G
something.
G1000.
G1000.
Yes.
Yeah, but it had expression pedal. Also, the version.
No, that's even the little one without.
I don't remember about that. I was
Maybe those
Maybe-
were different years.
But maybe,
yeah,
maybe.
different
probably.
version.
How many years?
This has. Oh, it's quite recent because
Okay.
it has 1 year and a half.
Ah, okay.
No,
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Earlier,
we heard it is worth, to be
Yep.
honest.
I've
It sounds good.
for many years before traveling with this kind of equipment, I used to bring with me my Boss GT6.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
That's a piece of history.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Beautiful picture
The
of history. Actually.
GT6, but the way I used that was with 4 cables method.
Okay.
So basically, I always required in the rider to find something like a Mesa Boogie,
Yes.
a dual rectifier, or a GCM 900 at the venue.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, when you fly, you find the equipment and the venue.
Okay.
And I used the GT6 just
As a
MIDI,
faxed,
yeah,
a MIDI
just
controller.
MIDI controller, and for the clean channel.
Okay.
That's a way you
Instead
use
of the
for
Mesa
correct.
or
Because I wanted to use the distortion channel by the head
Yeah.
and the clean channel by the GT6. So basically, I used the four cables method.
Yeah.
And with that, I set the distortion channel on the head.
Yeah.
And then I swapped into that.
And you simulated the overdrive in front with the pedal board, with the Boss, at that time?
At that time,
Or you didn't use it at all?
no, I didn't use it at all.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I didn't use it
I
at all.
don't think Headfield Boost is
Just in Ride the Lightning, I think. Maybe in the album, I think on the...
By the sound of it, it doesn't sound like when
No.
boost,
After Ride the Lightning, as Rasmussen wrote down, I think that they didn't boost anything at all, because I'm pretty sure, but maybe you know better than me, that in the Ride the Lightning they used a kind of a Marshall and boosted with a Tube Screamer, and after that they passed with the Mark series.
Right.
Okay.
That was
which
correct.
a Mark amp doesn't need a boost at all, in my opinion.
The 2C++.
There's enough gain for
And
centuries.
I close a parenthesis about the equipment with the fact that before using this, and when I wasn't not on flight, I mean when we traveled by van,
Okay.
I used to play with the tri-axis by Boogie,
Which is
into a Strategy 400.
Which is like that?
Yeah. and EQ by Rain. They're the studio version.
studio version. I don't know that.
It's the Rain. It was the equalizer used by, actually, not less than the guitar player by Pantera, who know you.
Oh, by
Guess the player.
I will censor myself in post production. No problem. No.
So the rain was the EQ used by
That the famous guitar player that you are going to guess.
Who knows him?
And so, but for that kind of equipment, you need a rack. I mean, a flight case.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Which is
basically,
more expensive, more issue related.
it's heavy. It's heavy because when you have we are using to travel with a 20 units rack.
Okay.
Flight case. I'm sorry. Okay. So basically, it's
like
it's
that.
a
A fridge. I
it's
mean,
a
little fridge.
Yeah. we call it. We gave it a name.
a name. What is name?
Renato.
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 It's the sixth person, the fifth person.
The fifth member.
Yeah, that we gave it a name because actually he's a Christ, you know, he's a baby.
Okay.
He's a person.
A big baby boy, yeah.
Yeah.
And now is the change between all these changes.
We changed all for a simple reason. We are improving the show.
Yep.
We are getting into bigger and bigger venues.
Yeah.
And when I mean when I say we improve the show, is that from next year we will also have a video show.
Yeah.
But this is a spoiler.
It's okay.
For the moment, we pass to a digital amplifiers because we use all in-ear monitor.
Okay.
Okay.
We, especially when you are in a big festival, you have a very short time for the sound check and for the set change.
Yes.
So basically, you have zero time.
You have to be quick. You have to be precise.
Yeah.
And when you have a bigger venue and you start to modify your volumes or whatever, that's a waste of time.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you have an analogic amplifier and when you have a loudspeaker, you lose a lot of time.
Yeah, I totally
Yes.
agree with
Yes,
that.
yes.
Totally
Every time,
agree.
because we are all guitar player and
we know.
We love.
it's impossible to plug and play.
No,
It's never
impossible.
plug and play.
It's
It's
impossible.
you plug, you edit,
Yeah.
you customize, and then you are not happy.
Then you
Yeah,
do the
then
sound
you
check and then
do-
you edit again because
Exactly.
the meets and
Yeah,
the
then
meets
the
the eyes.
microphones. Yeah.
So
it's-
basically, when you have a digital amplifier, and we have all in-ear monitor, we also purchased a stage mixer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically everything with
Something
a
like-
splitter. So the system is we connect all the equipment, we connect all the microphones for the drum set. Everything goes into our splitter, The splitter has two snakes. One goes into our digital mixer.
People?
Like that.
Something
Yeah.
like that?
Correct.
Something like that.
Probably.
Yeah,
Okay,
correct.
you know that.
So
Something like that.
basically everything goes into our splitter. So the splitter has a snake which goes into our digital mixer,
Okay.
Yeah?
and the other snake goes into the stage box.
Yeah.
From the stage box goes to the front of house.
Okay.
So basically,
Okay.
the system.
Okay.
So we do manage all of our in-ear
In-ear
monitor.
monitor.
So we don't have the stress, to do the monitor, the physical monitor, which are called
Wedges?
the wedges
Yeah.
monitor, yeah, and up, down.
No, it's
Yeah.
a pain in the
With
ass.
imagine, especially when you have to play, and the front of house is 20, 30 meters away from
Hey,
you.
can you bring up the...
That's what
Yeah.
that's what happened for years.
Yeah, I know.
So
Time changes.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a beautiful
silly.
setup like that because it's
I love it.
It's so easy,
I'm-
and also to be let's talk even money. You don't have to pay even a in-ear monitor engineer because sometimes you
Yeah,
have the
a
front
stage
house,
engineer.
the stage engineer,
Yeah.
and also
Um,
it's
And you know,
Yeah, you can do it your own.
yeah, and I think that you know what you will listen, because you know that you got the same setup when you do rehearsal, and the same setup, I think, and the
Correct.
same setup when you are on the stage. So they are really similar. The only change is in the drums, I think.
Yeah. And actually, it doesn't change a lot,
Ah, okay.
just because since a few time we travel with our own sound engineer, and we say
Okay.
hello to Marco,
Ciao Marco.
Hi, Marco.
and we use our own microphones for the drum set.
Okay.
So basically, if he's a good obviously sound engineer, so he set the microphones at the same position. So basically, we don't have
Which is not simple, by the way.
we don't have so much difference between the venues.
Let's say
Okay,
that it's a well rehearsed show
Yeah,
from head to toes.
yeah. So that's a huge change, because it was my habit to have full stack amplifiers. So I used to play with a full stack of Mesa. And that's
Let's
different.
say that it's
Yeah,
a
it's-
fucking good thing.
I used to have a wall of Mesa Boogie. The upper one was a standard one, 4x12, and the
bottom one?
The bottom one was traditional, which is the one with most of my love. Okay,
Okay.
but it was very hard to find at that time, especially a used one, because for a new one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Ka-ching.
yeah, but I don't think it's possible now to purchase
No.
a traditional one new.
No,
'Cause
right now, Mesa.
there's no distribution.
Yeah, there's no distribution in Europe of Mesa Boogie amps, and you don't find a lot of them.
No. So for a new traditional loudspeaker cabinet, whatever, it's not easy to find it.
Yeah, I know. Mesa Boogie here is hard to find, and if you
It's
find
really
one, it's fucking
expensive.
pricey.
It's really pricing.
Yeah,
And it's going up.
it's going up.
It's going up.
For a few time ago, I'm honest. I wrote directly to Mesa Boogie.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about bringing to Europe a full wall of Mesa. So we were
Nice.
yeah we were thinking to go into the direction of a show with a full wall of Mesa. I wrote to Mesa Boogie to have 18 loudspeakers.
The noise on stage.
By the way, 18
No,
real
I-
loudspeakers or
Actually, we
Okay.
we were supposed to use 4.
Yeah, for real.
For
and
real?
There are
And the other
dummies.
dummies.
So
And
some
2 and 2
dummies.
and the other dummies. But
Okay.
it's really hard.
Yes, I know.
The same. Okay, so even to have, because when you want to produce a big scene, that's a different.
It's
that's
a different kind of job.
So we have a lot, of things that we have thought and tried in the years.
Yeah.
I've played almost with with 10 different guitar players, and they used to have different setups. We played with the Mesa 295. We played the Mesa,
Yeah.
the 290. We played with the quad, the preamplifier, not the tri-axis, but the quad.
I don't know that.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. The quad is
Was the
it's
recto? No, not the
it's
recto.
a 2-unit rack.
Yeah.
With equalizer.
Yeah.
And the preamplifier is very cool.
Yeah, maybe.
The quad preamp.
Okay, we have to check it out because
I know
it's
there's
cool.
I know
I
there's
remember
even
the recto. Yeah, the recto
which is
preamp.
cool.
Yeah.
Not
which
that,
is
but
really-
that one I don't know.
And the tri-axis? No, the quad.
The
Maybe.
quad preamp by
Okay.
Mesa is a cool
learn.
thing.
Yeah.
Never think, and you never thought about getting a Mark series, something like that.
Yep, the guitar player before David. Hello David.
David?
He was a collector for the Mesa hats,
Okay.
and he brought several times the Maxi Plus.
The Susi, an original Susi Plus.
Yeah.
Si fuera de testa.
Yeah, he brought sometimes on stage. We also recorded a very cool song for the radio, Radio Marilu here.
Okay.
Ah,
It
yeah.
was a Christmas song. He recorded that. He
okay.
recorded. Yeah, it was a cover by. So this is Christmas.
Yes,
you know?
I know.
In metal version, and he recorded that using the C plus.
That's an amp. I only tried the yes, I only
That-
tried
that's
the
how-
VST version, but the real deal must be, I don't know, better than a woman. I think having a sound like that in your face like this is something else. You use a Moore G300,
300 lights, yeah.
and you Eddie, you use a
nice.
full-blown Helix setup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is heavier to show, maybe.
Yeah, it's maybe
Okay, it's here.
be
We'll
on the-
flag a photo.
It would be a B-roll.
Here, the
yeah,
Helix.
it's my faithful Helix Explorer. I love it, but for traveling by plane, so I use the Podgo, which is of course smaller, lighter, and I do need the expression pedal
Yeah.
for wah stuff.
Because Emmet used the wah.
Use the wah, yeah, but
I didn't know that.
no. You know,
Just a point of wah.
yeah,
okay.
just a couple of times, but
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, actually I use an external wah with the Helix,
Okay.
just because I got a custom audio.
The
wah
custom
with-
audio, the
yeah.
one with the white.
Exactly, with the
Yeah.
double
Nice.
phasal, the white, the,
Yeah, double
the yellow
phasal.
and the red ones. I prefer the yellow one for playing Metallica.
I got the
Yeah.
Crybaby Classic, which has, I think, the
The
brown.
classic has the red one,
Red one.
the red
okay.
phasal, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
but for the white, the yellow one, sorry, because it really open up a lot the sound, and it's
okay.
amazing. It's like a scream.
Okay.
And I really like to use the volume pedal in
Yeah.
general.
Okay.
You know, it's something that I always used for since the beginning, because I am actually a Mark Knopfler fan.
Okay.
A lot. So he uses
So in front of the amp, I
in
think.
front of the amp, yeah,
Okay.
exactly, just like the pause of the guitar,
Yes,
main pause
yes.
of the guitar, and this is how I really like it. And so yeah, I chose the Podgo for these reasons.
It's
for the
more
expression
handy.
panel. It's more handy. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
because
Similar.
pretty much it.
It has a similar
They're
app
very
simulation.
they're very very close.
Close. Okay.
Yeah, I quite cannot hear all the difference.
Yeah. It probably is DSP power. The difference mainly,
Yeah,
and the
yes,
structure.
It's like the HX Stomp compared
Yeah.
to the full blown.
I also use the same IRs
Okay.
made by Choptons, which
okay.
are great. They're mind blowing.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes, I tried a bunch.
And amp-wise, the simulation is
This one for SaD, for S.A.D. is a Mark IV.
a Mark IV.
simulation.
Okay. See
Exactly.
the Mark
Yeah.
IV. It's called. Don't remember.
The Kali, no,
Let's take
Kali something.
Yeah,
Kali
Kali
4
4.
lead. Kali
Yeah.
4.
The Kali 4 lead. I
I
use
use
it
a bunch
also
of notes by the Kali. Let's hear it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you read?
See, we
Yeah, we are recording everything.
We can.
The overdrive in front is
Yeah, it's just a TS9.
a TS9 standard.
Yeah,
okay.
Classic.
The classic
Okay.
one. I prefer to use a little bit of drive in front, but without gain actually, just
Yeah.
to-
Just volume and tone.
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
say.
fine.
I think it works really well with digital things.
Yeah.
That's another fact.
And
Less gain, more power.
less gain, more power. I'm totally okay. Okay.
I'm quite the opposite.
Yeah. Okay. Shagging wise, I'm
Yes.
totally agree with him because totally because it's
When
the
you need
same.
that dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's the same approach that I have with the 6505. But Doom wise, totally not. But Doom is another thing. By the way, in the Moore, what amps do you use?
Mark IV.
Even you the Mark
Yeah,
IV, so
I
you
use,
got the same stuff, okay? And the
I downloaded the presets directly from
Oh.
the website of the Moore.
okay.
Okay.
That's
Perfect.
easy, super easy.
Super
and
easy.
Then
Yeah.
I customize it.
Okay. Of
Okay.
course.
So basically, I downloaded the IR.
Which is the
IR
external or is the one from Moore?
From Moore.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, from the website, you find a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
And it's ready to go. There are also several groups on Facebook where you have people exchanging.
Sharing,
sharing.
Yeah.
In fact, I used the IR from the website of the Moore, and the clean
Yeah.
is taken from a group on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook I had a crazy guy which was sharing the JC 120
The Roland one.
simulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
So
that sound?
when you do one, for example, this is the pickup at the
The neck one?
the neck, and this is the same. Yeah, some troubles with the volume here. I had to do some maintenance because that's another fact.
Maintaining instrument is
Maintaining
Yeah.
instrument. This is 96 ESP, so
Yeah.
it requires some maintenance. But basically, this is the clean sound. JC 120, and this is the.
Yeah.
So I don't use a lot of gain. But when you do. It's precise. It's
Yes.
Yeah.
pushing a lot.
And you feel all the low and that
Yeah.
is pushing, which is I think that Metallica has.
Yeah.
Always.
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot. Yeah, in my mind, jump, and Justice for All and Black Album at the same time.
No, my go-to Metallica guitar sound is SaD but true for me.
Yeah.
That is
Kind
the
of.
sound that I associate with Metallica, with
Metallica,
James
yeah.
Hetfield. I follow more Hetfield than Emmett, to be completely honest, because I'm a singer too, so I really follow up that dude because he's fucking great. Let's be honest, and that is the sound that I associate with.
So even for that reason, when we before digital amplifier, I was obliged to use a different guitar for playing Cyber True.
Yeah, because of the tuning.
Yep, because of the tuning.
Is
Yeah.
standard D, right?
Yeah, standard D.
Yeah,
Standard D. Now we play in.
By hearing it is in E flat.
It's no. It's half a tone below
Half a tone below the D.
on the
see.
on the E.
So
So,
E flat.
yeah.
E flat.
E flat.
E flat.
We play in E flat.
Yes. For all
For all the 7% but true, we play in D as
In D.
the original one.
So
Yeah, exactly.
only one half step
Half
down.
step.
Half step
No,
down. No,
half
it's not
step
E
down.
flat. E flat.
E flat.
E flat.
It's.
Mi bemol. Sì,
No, but
very
sorry,
Italian.
I'm
we know
not
mi
a
bemol.
teacher. I'm far from being a teacher.
So you bring just two guitars. on stage?
No,
Why?
I have 5.
Because we. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I play with Flying V, white Flying V
You okay?
From Gibson or?
from Gibson.
Which pickups?
I always use the EMG.
EMG.
81, 85.
No, 8160.
Yeah, like Atfield
Yep,
has
yep.
the 60,
Yep.
which is a ceramic pickup and
The
not
60,
an Anico.
the 60
It's
here.
like your setup on the
No,
point
I
one.
got the 85.
8160 here.
Yeah,
Okay.
the 60 is a ceramic pickup.
Yeah,
the 85
in fact, when you play a solo, for example, for nothing matters. That's a cool pickup. If you play with a that's a good pickup. The
Yeah.
60 is a good
This guitar
pickup.
sounds.
I don't have a 60, but I think that we'll
No,
try.
because you have the,
No, no,
the Hetfield setup.
Yeah, I got the
point
Hetfield.
one.
Yeah, I got the
Sounds
Hetfield
great.
set,
I was
which is.
talking about that, not your.
Okay, but
the 81,
yeah,
85 and
the Hetfield is kind of actually yes, I think I'm not sure. But I
don't
think
know.
that it's a kind of I'm sure about the 81-ish type of the bridge pickup. I'm not sure about the neck pickup, but I think that it's
It should be based on a 60.
Yeah,
with
60.
more, a bit more clarity and
Oh,
tightness.
And
Thank
a lot
you.
of output, which
yeah, a lot of
is,
yeah, it's, those pickups has a
Yeah,
lot
the
of
actual
output.
set is massive. I
nice,
tried it; it's amazing.
Yeah, I love the pickups. Strangely full blues, but okay.
Also, Amet uses 81, 85,
Okay.
or even 85, 85.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
I've read about that in some guitars.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
yeah, Hammett is now buying some cool guitars, you know.
Yeah.
like really.
Yeah, we know that.
we-
You know that.
Yeah.
yeah. So I
He
basically
doesn't have our kind of problem.
Yeah.
yeah, I purchased the 81 and 60 for old guitars, and
Yeah.
I have also a Les Paul Casson, black Gibson,
Oh.
My favorite.
Yeah, his
My
favorite
favorite, the
guitar.
Black Beauty.
a white ESP,
Yeah.
Okay.
same as this one but white. Ken Lawrence.
The strange one, the
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
brown
one
one.
with the
The Explorer,
but with the
well,
pointy
okay.
headstock.
Yeah, with the
The
correct.
weird,
The custom one for
pointy
Atfield,
headstock.
yeah. The
And
the one from
that's fine, right? At home I use but I don't care what I use at home.
Yeah,
At home I
because
use I use a lag.
A lag? I don't know lag.
It's the guitar used by the guitar player from Motorhead.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't-
Okay.
It's a cool guitar. It's French lutherie.
Ah, okay.
It's very cool. And as pickups, it has Seymour Duncan.
Yeah.
I love that guitar.
Seymour Duncan are quite interesting as pickups.
Yeah.
Really. Instead of MG, but because I'm a passive kind of guy, I prefer that sound, to be honest.
Honestly, you are totally right. Especially when you record, when you're in studio.
Yeah.
We had some record sessions,
Okay.
Okay.
and honestly, I use the lag.
Maybe.
Instead of using this, I use the lag.
Oh.
When
Okay. The studio thing I need
That's-
I agree with you because I had quite recently Gibson Les Paul with Seymour Duncan,
Yep.
so completely passive, and in studio was really great.
Yeah,
when
yeah,
we
it was
recorded
great that one.
song.
Actually, yeah.
Then after I took an ESP Eclipse, so another Les Paul type, but with 81 and 85. In live, it's quite handy because it doesn't have the same problem that a passive pickup can
Well,
give you. Let's say.
You know, I noticed that especially when you see the recorded track,
Yeah.
Okay.
and
Which is only
now,
MGs.
I mean today, you notice that nowadays because
Yes,
you,
you can see the
I mean,
waveform.
now you don't record by using real amplifiers.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
reamp everything
Yeah.
in
And
studio.
you got the DI. Yes.
So when
Like the
you
one.
you actually see the DI,
Yeah.
you actually see the DI signal, and with a passive pickup, which is the Seymour Duncan,
Mm-hmm.
the dynamics were a lot more.
Yes.
With this kind of pickup, the compression is quite visible. So honestly, for studio, I prefer that.
Okay.
I really prefer that.
That's a matter of choice and taste at the end of the day.
Yeah,
So
but
5 guitar on
Five guitar.
live. And
Yeah.
you?
And I use generally the 3 guitars live.
okay, so
Yeah.
This
This
Jackson.
the
This
Jackson.
Jackson, this one, I know it's quite funny. This is a Marty Friedman Jackson, but
Yeah.
it gets better. It gets better because yeah. So this is pretty much the original one with the Marty Friedman EMG pickup set, which is great. These are passive pickups.
They are passive.
Ah.
And it's quite recent.
It's a quite recent model.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're great. They're very dynamic.
Yeah.
They're punchy. I really love them.
Mhm.
I use Dave Mustaine guitar.
So it's a quite original tribute, but
Yeah, it's quite original tribute.
Yeah, it's the really original.
really original tribute.
From exactly, yeah. This guitar, I think they are massive, so I really enjoy them
Yes.
because of the shape, because of the graphic, and
Yep.
because they're really percussive, and for rhythm stuff, the
Yep.
Mustaine guitar is mind blowing.
I tried maybe one time the gray one.
Yeah,
But
DV?
yeah, the V
The
one,
DV.
the gray one, but I don't remember actually a lot because years ago.
talking about studio recording
Recordings?
stuff and things. Yeah, all the guitars that I record, or all the rhythm guitars that I
Yeah.
record, they are recorded with the Mustaine.
Okay. Which has the Seymour Duncan,
The
think
the Seymour
the
Duncan, yeah.
the signature set, I think.
The signature set.
Okay.
That one is active, but the fact is that it's really so tight, so
Yeah.
perfect for
Yeah,
rhythm
okay.
stuff.
In fact, in my opinion, for me, I prefer a lot in the opposite side. I prefer to use EMGs for my stuff in the studio because I love that compression, which is coherent because that's the thing that you want or don't want. If you want it, that's the way. So use EMGs for that, for example. But
I'm completely different. Also,
but
I don't play
this is the beauty.
metal. Let's say
but
classic metal.
this is the beauty of music.
Yeah, that's
So that's the thing, and it's not that I don't use passive pickups in the studio, especially for clients. For clients, what the clients want, okay, you want that type of compression, okay, you maybe need that type of pickup.
Okay, in general anyway, these are really fine things.
Yes,
you know. I mean, it's
mental
not,
wanks, as we like to
it's not really a huge difference. You probably can't express that without really looking at
Yes.
that waveform when you're recording.
But can I say something? Also, your choice of pickup and of course gear is because you are representing someone that has such a strong identity on stage. You need to, let's say, bring into yourself his image. That's my opinion on tribute and your role as James Hetfield, let's say.
Okay, let's say at the very beginning.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
we started our band in 2004.
So
Okay.
it's almost 20 years.
Yeah,
Not
almost
so
20
common.
years.
Yes, yeah,
Not so
Yeah.
1 month.
It's hard to keep a band for 20 years.
Yeah,
Trust me. Trust me.
I
At the very beginning, we didn't even know the word tribute band. You know, it was 2004. You had no Facebook. You had no Instagram. You had no even YouTube. It was not.
No,
existing.
2007.
So basically, we loved just to make Metallica music. I was getting out from a grunge band. I was making cover by Pantera, not Pantera, sorry.
I
Not
know
so
grunge,
I'm always thinking about Pantera. I love Pantera.
Yeah,
I love.
We love Pantera.
Will be fine.
This is a Pantera commercial.
And by the way, the guitarist, guess the guitar player.
Guess the guitar player.
So I used to play Nirvana, Blink, Green Day,
Yeah.
placebo.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was doing completely different music. I had oxygenated blonde hair. I used to have long hair till 2012. I had long hair till this size, approximately. So basically, it was completely different. And at that time, I fell in love with Metallica music.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Understandable.
it was
Relatable.
1998, something like that, 1999. And I introduced a few songs in our repertory. So people loved when I was singing Metallica songs like Enter Sandman or Seek and Destroy. And at that time, nobody was thinking about the word tribute or whatever. I was completely not aware about any word like that.
It was a pure thing from love.
Yeah, in our I lived in Bassano del Grappa.
Mm-hmm.
It was a town with 40,000 inhabitants, but I mean, you just played that music.
Yes.
And so it was not to be like, it was not meant to act like.
It was a tribute in the sense of the word.
Yeah.
A real tribute of
We
love.
love and we
I
do.
loved and we do. That's
Perfect,
it. So
perfect.
in the breaks, during the breaks, because my drummer at that time was Gimo. Hello, Gimo.
Ciao, Gimo.
He had another band, and during the breaks, I asked him, "Hey, can we play some music?"
Okay.
So we started the band. What about the idea of, because we both loved Metallica, so what about the idea of making a band playing all Metallica music? Wow,
Okay.
let's do it.
And then how it began to, how it started the tour, the more professional side of it, let's say.
I mean, everything completely changed when in 2006 in 2005 we played into a motorcycle festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Best shows to
And
play.
the motorcycle was managed by Born to Be Wild. Born to Be Wild have a section in Germany. So basically, one of the vice president of the chapters in Germany, what was in Italy.
Okay.
And after the show, he told me, "Hey Mattia, do you wanna come play in Germany?"
Of course.
Yeah.
Why not? So
Yeah,
it was 2006. At that time, we started our first show in Germany. From that time, we then found another booking agents.
Okay.
And then
One thing led to another.
yeah, it was one step after the other, and I remember that in 2009 we played something like 73 shows.
Nice.
Now we are playing around 40-45 shows per year.
Okay.
That's the average, because everybody of us have a main job. For example, he teaches guitar.
Yes.
Okay.
Matteo, the bass
Matteo,
player, too.
player. Ronnie, he has a school of music.
Yes.
So
Okay.
yeah,
What is the name of the drama?
Ronnie,
Ronnie.
and he's the owner of Rock Music Academy in Lendinara.
Yeah.
I heard.
I heard it.
heard it.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we speak a lot about this. Okay, in the present days, having a school of music which is leading you to play outside, to play shows, is a cool thing.
Yes.
So basically, with the Rock Music Academy, they are bringing their students to play outside. That's a cool thing.
That's a really.
He's a teacher.
I'm a teacher from the Modern Music Institute.
Okay.
Wow! For me.
Nice.
Wow!
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
MMI, sorry. A little bit of confusion between English and Italian sometimes.
yeah, so there's a very great reality about teaching, about students, about bringing the passion of music to young people, to young guys and girls, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing it?
I'm teaching. It's been almost 12 years that I teach, and I'm my teacher from 6-7 years,
Okay.
something like that.
Quite a long time, let's say.
Funny that. How many young people do you have? Because funny fact, I'm a teacher in the high school, so I got the whole bunch of new generation.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I need to stop you for a moment.
Yeah?
The camera is going on fire. We are back. The same usual technical stuff. As always, we were talking about your students.
Yeah,
Right?
because in the new
Students in general.
students, yeah, but I'm talking about the new generations because I saw that, for example, during when I was in the high school, we were, for example, 25 in a class. I'm 15 plays something, some kind of instruments. Nowadays, probably I got 15 students into an entire school. So on 700 students that plays something. I'm talking about not producing or do DJing, which is okay, but no, I'm talking about playing an instrument. But they are really good usually.
Yeah. Time has changed.
Yeah, times changed.
I think that there are less people that is focused into music
Yeah,
as a young student,
yeah.
but those ones are those ones are terrific.
Ah, okay.
There is a focus
That's the
to
thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They're focused until they do become famous on TikTok, and then
Yeah.
Don't get me started on TikTok because I have not a good relation with
Yeah, I
that
mean,
kind of.
I mean, you
stuff.
know, playing an instrument requires a lot of sacrifices, lot of study,
A lot of
hours and hours.
yeah.
And
If
so,
you wanna
Play
not play good or make it a living, but if you wanna, I think at least be a good player.
a good player, yeah. It's about the approach to the instrument. Yeah. Well, nowadays I can see that most of young people, prefer something that is
Instant
that you-
gratification.
exactly. You can achieve something real quick, and an instrument requires a lot of study.
Yeah.
So, but those ones who are really focused into that, yeah, they can achieve amazing results.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's
Well, we will see. I think
We will see.
Guitar-wise, I got a curious question because in the pause I tried the guitar, the Jackson one. Well, what Gojo strings do you use?
On this one, I use the 1252.
Ah,
12 is true.
10, no, so
1052. Yeah, that's the reason.
10,
Yeah, because the tension, and you were in E flat, so it's almost the same of my guitar, which has the 62 on the, but is in drop C. So it's-
Okay, no, it's 1052
okay, perfect. Okay.
Chrome Steel by Doggle.
Ah, you're a
Okay.
Doggle artist?
I'm a Doggle artist.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
Doggle.
Rock and roll.
Hi, Doggle.
Hi, Doggle.
Hi, Doggle.
Right? You got the same.
I honestly
Yeah?
going to be to swap my strings to Doggle very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a thing I have to do because for years I used the Nibble
Yeah.
1052
Yeah.
because
Amazing.
I changed a huge amount of strings. You know, for
Yeah.
I have 5 guitars on stage, so for every show I changed 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So and then
Yeah, and then
Okay.
2 on the day after.
Yeah, okay.
So basically every show I changed 2.
yeah.
2 gauges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
$20 the time.
it,
Yeah.
it's
It's a
yeah.
financial maneuver, let's say.
when you do shows, when you do a lot of shows and you try to be more professional, you can't afford to break strings.
Yeah.
You are a loser.
Yes.
But recently, after the guitar show, I went in touch with the guys at Doggle. So very soon I'm going to swap
To Doggle.
to Doggle because I've tried the chrome steel and the nickel steel, and honestly, on my guitars I prefer the nickel steel.
Okay.
All right.
1052.
1052 in E flat.
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
So a pretty regular gauge because it's alpha 10 and the bottom half is a 10 and the upper half is
52.
11. Starting from 11
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
And also I'm curious about this. Both of you and even the bass player. We all know that Metallica changed their sound, let's say, during the year, starting from the early record until 72 season, the latest one.
Yeah.
Do you try to find their same path, like in your different presets, you have different tempo from different era?
No.
No.
Okay.
Honestly, not. I'm not that kind of, maniac.
Okay.
Let's say.
Okay.
I just love my equipment.
Okay.
I just love to, honestly, before this digital amplifier, I was totally happy to play with my tri-axis and strategy. That was my passion. I've made a very short video because after all the swap from analogic to digital, I brought home the cabinet and strategy and tri-axis in my garage, and that room has become a sanctuary.
My man cave.
Okay. When you imagine you can do at home one thing. You go down. Nobody will crush your balls. You turn up the volume. And you do exactly what's happening Back to the Future.
Yes.
So this is what I do at home now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
It's fun.
I can afford to have a loudspeaker there, which
I
is
can
at a high volume there, really physical, not in the headphones.
The volume is
Yeah.
It's like
very high.
It's therapy. It's like
Yeah.
therapy. So, every now and then
therapy,
you go
yeah.
there and you.
It's therapeutic, really.
I have no paint in the room because I.
Yes.
Yeah, there is a thing that here in Veneto we say that tempi turo su pal muro.
Okay.
That's or kind of
I'm gonna try to translate it for you guys, but it's one of those things that is untranslatable.
Or you can say cavare malte.
Cavare
malte, vero.
yeah. Or tirare a chiodo. Yeah, those are all technical Venetian terms.
Veneto lesson.
Yeah.
And in Lombardia, there's something like tirare a chiodo, which is cranky.
Like cranky love.
You have a strange dialect.
We have a strange dialect.
It's almost like another language.
Metaracanon.
It's really similar. No, I want to tell you ask you something. I saw a bunch of photos from your live show and stuff. You used to use real amps in combination with the Helix, if I remember correctly.
I used to, exactly. I used to play with the 4-cable method, and I used to connect my Mezza Barba Trinity.
Oh,
Which is an amazing amp.
Nice.
I think it's one amp to have it all. You can do actually everything from crystal cleans or to crunchy stuff to leads full of gain. She's amazing. So yeah, I used to use the 4-cable method with the Helix in combination with the Helix, and then we swapped into digital amps. So I got my Trinity in my studio. Yeah, it's my holy grail.
I can understand. Yeah.
Your Trinity and your Scallop Telecaster, because I know you are a man.
My Telecaster, and I also have my Marshall YJM 100 head, which is the Malmsteen signature. Yeah, it's like my studio is my little temple for the maestro and the Mezza Barba, of course.
Yeah, I can understand.
I had the same thing for fuzzes. I have it all there to blast them when I need.
I have to shut up.
And we forgot to talk about your third live guitar.
My third live guitar, yes. I also play a Les Paul, my Gibson Les Paul Standard from 2005.
Okay.
I keep doing with John Suhr pickup, the Doug Aldrich model.
Okay.
That I really love. Yeah, they're punchy. They have very focused mid-range and it really suits. On the guitar, I use 10 to 46
A regular
strings.
10
A regular
string gauges.
Exactly.
Yeah, Les Paul works better with regular gauges. I had a Les Paul before, and I tried to use the 10 and 11 string because I use drop tuning, and no, it doesn't work that well. It works best with
and I really
something
love
like
to
that.
use my Les Paul with clean sound actually for Metallica stuff. For example, for Nothing Else Matters, I really like that warm sound that a Les
Okay.
Paul has.
Yes.
For
Okay.
that sort of stuff.
Okay, guys. May I ask you if you can play something with some kind of sound, even
Together.
Why
or
not?
together, or
Why not? Yeah, why
yeah.
not?
main rhythm? Yeah.
Yeah, Marian. Yeah.
Perfect. Which is chuggy.
Pretty
Okay.
chuggy.
Pretty good chuggy. Okay.
Will you check?
What we can do.
It's been a long time since I
Yeah.
played and
Yeah.
listened to Metallica.
But I listened to a thing that sometimes you broke all the hope of some person. I'm not sure, but SaD has something. Puoi prendere l'ovetto dentro il primo cassetto? Yeah, which is actually yeah. If you listen to SaD, you can hear something like
On the sim, yeah.
on the song,
The
through all
most
the song.
metal thing
Yeah,
ever.
and you got something like
shaker,
this.
an egg shaker.
And I think that I'm pretty sure that was Bob Rock
Yeah.
who
You're right.
said
You're
it.
right. You're right.
I'm right. Ah, okay.
You're right.
Okay.
Do you do something even from the latest record, from 70?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The how it is called the first single, the one with the double
Laxiter.
Laxity.
That's Eterna. Yeah,
That song really reminded me of
The old
early
stuff.
old days Metallica.
Old days
Metallica.
And,
Yeah.
to be
All
honest.
these Metallica. I mean, my favorite album.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you about your
Yeah.
favorites.
My favorite album is Injustice for All.
Ooh, The Eye of the Beholder. Sorry.
For me, Injustice for All is I mean, every song is a masterpiece.
Yes,
Also, Master of Puppets, of course, but
Yeah.
that's my
Justice has something like venom, aggressivity. It's something.
They have even a prog element.
Yeah, it's really. I remember because I started. Okay.
Balls.
Yeah, a lot of balls.
It's heavy. It's
Yeah, I remember this thing because I've started to listen to metal with Reload. So the first thing, yeah, that's the usual reaction. The first
It's
metal,
like listening
Yeah,
to I
Okay.
don't know to Green Day by One Dos Tres.
okay. The first song, the first metal thing that I've listened to cognitively, I don't know how to say
Okay.
that, was Fuel, which has a kind of breakdown, and that explains a lot.
It's a fucking
but-
good song, to be honest.
Okay, and I immediately fall in love with that chung 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 type of sound. Okay, after that I listen to Injustice for All, and my mind goes with
Yes.
the songs like the breakdown from Blacknet and the whole Eye of the Beholder.
No, I scared my grandma with Master Puppets one time. Because, no, it was the second album that I ever bought, and I played it in the car with my grandma. My grandma doesn't care if it's metal, classical. She listens to whatever I listened back in the day. And I forgot to take the CD out. My grandpa goes to work. He comes back home and he said, "But what the fuck are you listening to?" I was a 12-year-old kid, something like that. And he got scared from the laughter at the end of Master of Puppets.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that album there is another super song. I think that most of people don't listen to it. The thing that not should be.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
And it's in D even
Yeah,
that.
And it's indeed.
Yeah.
really-
Yeah, even in this moment.
I don't know.
I don't remember the chords. But I remember from Master of Puppets the hardest song to play
probably Damage
for
Inc.
me. My opinion, Disposable Heroes.
Yeah, Disposable Heroes.
And when you have finished this part,
Yeah.
so it's 7 minutes
Yeah.
this way.
And you have to sing it.
And when you have finished,
Yeah.
it's
That's why Henry is the
Three-
best.
it's
the
a
best.
machine.
Yeah.
Yes, he's a.
But I like the fact that
Machine
both of
gun
you
also.
use the down picking stuff yeah,
A lot of down picking.
lot of down picking.
Yes, a lot of down picking.
Yeah.
Of course, for the fast song like Whiplash or
Yep.
whatever, he uses of course alternate picking.
Yeah,
It's-
of
it's-
course,
it's-
when you do
physically
yeah.
physically
impossible.
impossible, but for
Yeah, it's okay.
There's
Yeah,
a physical limit, yeah.
yeah that's physically you can't do. Yeah.
so
The peak.
basically at the very beginning, when we had no YouTube, I was saying, no teaching, no precise teaching about this kind of technique. I used to play alternate picking.
Okay.
Okay, so when I discovered, it was probably in the years. I don't remember when, when I discovered that he was just using downstroke,
It's mind-blowing.
that's a new way to play.
Yes.
So it completely changes the way you feel. That's why a question I often get is, are you not tired of playing Metallica music? No, never.
There's always something.
Yep.
There's always something unique. Very recently, I had an interview with Zona Metallica, the fan club.
Yep.
And I was precisely talking in Italian about the way to play Four Horsemen.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a massive difference, because when the song was played by Megadeth,
Yep.
which is called the Mechanics. So the song is like, by Mechanics is something like, when it's played by Metallica, it must sound like a horse, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
A horse ride. So it's okay, so it's it feels like
Okay.
you are riding a horse,
A horse,
you know,
yeah.
okay? While with the Megadeth, it's different. So this is a fact,
Okay.
and it's something that you have to perceive to transmit to people.
Yes.
So when you being today, I mean in 2023, being a tribute band, it's not acting, is having fun. If
No.
you are having fun, then people have fun.
Yes, if it
good.
comes from love, like you said.
Absolutely, it's a passion. After almost 20 years, what we get from people is fun.
Yes. I saw a bunch of live video from your live show, and it seems they are having quite much fun. To be honest.
Yeah, and the thing which is really massive is when you play with the orchestra.
And that's one I want to ask you, because you contacted me for, let's say, promoting your band and your show
Yeah.
at the first of
First of December.
1st of
First of
December.
December.
Yeah, in Milan.
in Milan. You are going to redo, let's say, a tribute of the
Symphony
symphonic
Metallica. Yeah,
Symphony
S&M.
S&M.
The show was called S&M by Metallica, which is Symphony Metallica, of course.
Yep.
And they did it the first time in 1999 with the San Francisco Symphony Orchestra.
The one in the DVD?
Yeah,
The one in the DVD. Okay.
Yeah, they produced a DVD and the double CD.
Okay.
The CD. You know, compact disc. Many of your followers
That round thing.
are
A bunch of them don't know what it is.
No,
Yeah.
don't
No.
say that. Really?
No.
Yeah.
We have a following. We have a lot of followers around our age, 25 to 35, but we have quite a lot under 25. I think they don't know what it is.
Those shiny
That's
round
weird.
things that you plug into something similar
You know-
to the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, correct. But you know the difference when I talk to people, when I talk to almost same age people, I can say when I listen to the CD of Metallica.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you refer to a young guy, you say, "Did you hear the CD of Metallica?" The album of Metallica. Yeah, the album. Yeah, the album on Spotify or
Yeah.
whatever. But
They probably know better the vinyl right now.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
That's counterintuitive. My yes. My yes. Yes. But yes. Sorry.
My yes.
but
Sorry, I interrupt you.
and the fact is, we got so the idea in 2014 was to I love that show because before playing guitar,
Fucking good show.
before playing guitar, I used to play flute
Okay.
for
Yeah.
I grew up playing flute for 9 years,
Yeah.
and then I swapped in my adolescence to the guitar. But I grew up with classical music. He also plays
Yeah.
classical music,
You play classical guitar.
I play
traditional.
classical guitar, exactly.
and
It's quite my kind of environment.
You can see.
Yeah,
can see
you can
by
feel
the-
from my nails.
so in 2014 we got the idea to reproduce the show of Symphony Metallica, and honestly, it was a nightmare.
I can imagine.
We worked for 5 years to make that real.
Wow.
And yeah, the very first issue is that there are no transcriptions for the orchestra.
Oh.
So when you orchestra can play with they have to
They need the
They
sheet
need
music and
the,
stuff.
yeah, the songbook, the full songbook, and there's no transcription for that. Even we tried to reach out to the libraries in the USA and the Q Prime management at that time. We tried to reach out to everyone, also to the fan club, to the Met Club. We tried to find, but there was no chance. So I got a couple friends which were playing in conservatory, which is classical school of music here, and they recommend me a director which was able to transcribe the parts. So we started the job. We paid a part of the job in advance. So I mean, investments.
Yes.
Yep.
We paid a part of the job in advance. I started the job. After 1 year and a half, he drove mad about that, because transcribe the full part from
Which
the
is
orchestra.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours, almost 2 hours.
Fuck.
Note by note
Uh,
for the
Yep.
full symphony.
which is
Yeah.
40 members.
Now for from the CD, it was over 80 people from the first time. I don't remember precisely how many people they were in the first in the original score, but they were over 80. Okay, the full symphony
Full
should be
symphonies
around 80.
Yeah.
people.
And you are going to do it with 40 members. You
Yeah,
said to me.
yeah, the 1st of
40
December. So basically, it was a very hard thing, and after we we decided to give up waiting with that director, we had to find another one, and then he took 1 year to transcribe the parts, and then he gave me the full job on hands, and okay, this is the job. Now, let's do it. So
Wow.
almost around 3 years,
Okay.
and then I knocked at the door of the conservatory just to, hey, can you lend me the orchestra for one
Yeah.
night to play the show? No,
Yeah.
Why? It's complete bullshit.
no.
It's not that simple.
I know.
No. So
Yeah.
we knocked another door. No.
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 So
Funny,
okay.
Now you need to find 40 people.
So you have you spend your money for something that you don't even know if you can use that, and time passes.
Mhm.
At that time we had a split with the other guys because they. Hello, Filippo. Hello,
Ciao, Filippo.
Manuel. Hello,
Ciao.
David. They changed their life because they changed job. They had children, whatever. So
Yeah.
time passes, and you can't
Yeah.
just wait forever.
No.
That's another issue when you have such kind of big show. It's not just going, with a guitar or with equipment into a place or a play.
Mhm.
It's something big.
It's a show.
It's a show. So we actually found, because we knocked several doors, but even small orchestra maybe they can arrive to 20, 25. But if you want to hear an orchestra live and not with the sequences, you need at least 40 people.
Yep.
That's a huge issue.
And
because orchestra normally around cities or whatever, they can manage 20, 25 people. Not. So we found a situation with the orchestra of Montecchio.
Okay.
Yep.
And we made the first show. So at that time, now we have the orchestra. Where are you gonna do that?
Find a place.
Find a place. So find a place is not I found a club or whatever.
Nope.
Find a place.
You need to rent a theater.
Is hard. Yeah. So we needed to rent a theater with a stage size which can fit
40 plus people.
40 plus people. The first time they were 43.
Okay.
Precisely. Okay.
Plus
plus the director. Plus our
plus
four.
the director and you.
Yeah. So the only theater nearby Vicenza was the theater of Vicenza, because we were based in Bassano del Grappa. So the City Hall Theater in Vicenza, the new theater, it's massive. I love that, and it had a capacity of 910 people,
which is a lot for a theater.
Which is a lot for a theater.
For a city theater.
For a city theater, and that was the other aspect. Okay, because you bring 40 people orchestra. You have the rental costs or whatever.
Crew members.
There's a small aspect,
the security,
which
stuff.
is not actually the security, which is not going bankrupt.
Being able to eat.
The little stuff.
Because if you go bankrupt with that, it's a massive issue.
Yes.
Because rental costs for the theater are very high.
Yes.
In the theater, you don't have the PA.
Nope.
Okay.
It's true.
So you have to rent the PA, the lightings, and whatever. Every hour of work in a theater over the 8 hours is paid
double
entirely. Entirely means that you need to pay for security, for
every member of the staff that is
everything.
Working.
Yeah, it's insane. So costs are insane. So unless you want to have a ticket which is sold at €100, you need to have a theater with a capacity. So you can't afford to have 40 people orchestra in 400 people theater. If you choose a theater like that, the tickets must cost.
You can scale.
Kind of the Blues Brother move.
Yeah, the cost of the ticket would rise a lot, and probably if the tickets were sold at €100, we had no people.
Yeah, in this culture, yes. In our Italian culture.
Yeah, and I'm not complaining about anything. Okay,
no, it is what it is.
It's when we play in Germany, the tickets for our shows in a club, it's €30. Okay. For a small club, they pay. It's common to pay for tributes.
Here in Italy, we don't pay ticket to go in clubs.
No. I mean, unless you maybe in Italy, we.
It's not even a ticket; it's a fee for entering the club. You're paying the club, not the band. Let's say.
Yeah, but in case in Italy, I've seen that in clubs when we play, there are tickets around 10 to 15 euros.
Yeah, something
but
like
with the cocktail
drink,
included.
And drink.
It's true.
It's true. So basically, you have such kind of offer. But
can we talk money in the sense not what you get as a band, but the difference between how we are paid here and how you are paid there?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Because I know here you decide a cachet with the club. Let's say 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Instead, when you go outside, there's a fixed amount plus how many tickets you sell, something like that?
Also in Italy we can do that kind of thing, okay?
Never done that.
Yeah, also in Italy we can do that kind of stuff, especially when you have a half production, which is called half production. When you split the tickets, is because you split also the expenses.
Okay.
So basically,
Okay, so you pay for part
Yep.
of the expenses of the club or
Yeah.
something?
Say, yep.
Okay.
Together with the club.
You can say, for example, together with the club, you say how much is the rent of your venue for that night,
Okay.
and they tell you the fee plus the sound engineer, which
Yeah.
must be responsible for the PA, and then he gets a bar, you get the money. The tickets, for
Okay,
example.
Okay.
Or we can have production. I mean, we have the cost for advertisement, we have the cost for stuff or whatever. We put all together, and then we split the revenue by 50-50, 57,
We-
30,
Yeah,
37,
well,
whatever.
yeah,
But
whatever you want.
that's a different aspect, which is now moving in that direction.
Okay.
Even here.
Yeah, even in Italy.
Okay.
That, but I can tell you why. The reason is quite simple. When you have to move a band which has not a cost of €200.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
That's my
The reason
personal fee, sometimes.
if you have to pay all the expenses without having a ticket at the entrance, you need to do a different direction.
Yes.
You need to get the revenue into a different direction.
Yes.
So that's the reason.
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
I understand.
Okay.
While abroad, there are different steps, which is paying for the booking agency and paying for the promoter, because normally there are several steps. Over a festival is not a festival, is booking. A festival is organized by promoter. Promoter is asking the band to a booking agency. Booking agency is getting another booking agency. It's big. Europe country is big.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not a country. It is a
lot of states.
Yeah, a lot of
With
states.
Stuff.
And
yeah.
then we recently started the experience in Spain, which is which actually the experience in Spain was awesome. But
This summer, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. This last September we started that, and the shows were two shows on three were self-produced.
Okay.
So basically,
You have
Cazzo.
to split and yeah.
No, self-produced.
Self-produced.
Not
Okay.
produced, self-produced, which
Was
is even worse.
self-produced with of course we have a contact there, which is our manager there.
Okay.
But actually, if we made 0 people,
Yeah.
He's zero money
He's zero-
and
he's zero
1,000
money.
cazzi.
yes, it was 0 money. So I say hello to Juan.
Hi.
Hola one.
Juan Carlos is our manager
Okay.
for Spain and Portugal, and the agency is called 27 Ladridos,
27 ladridos.
Okay.
and
27 thieves.
yeah,
No.
no, Ladridos is bark.
Barks. Okay. Sorry. No.
Ladridos.
Sorry,
Okay,
Spanish,
because in
Spanish.
Italia, yeah,
Sorry,
it's similar
Spanish
to
fans that we don't have.
latrato.
Yeah.
Latrato. Okay. Ladrido.
It was incredible because we actually packed
Sorry.
2 clubs
Wow, full?
full.
Yeah, sold out.
So it was not just a good experience, but it was fucking great experience.
Yeah, we can.
Let's say what it is.
Yeah,
Let's give it to what it is.
So we saw in the first show we saw people on the stairs because there was no room enough.
Nice,
Yep,
nice.
yeah.
And how is the Spanish fan club? And let me stop for a second because the camera is going on fire once again. Now, once again, always
Yeah.
2 guys, 1 amp, and SAD.
Yeah.
Not SaD. We
got
were
it.
talking about fans outside of Italy, especially Spanish. But how is
Abroad.
the people outside from
Abroad. I mean, no, people is the same.
Okay.
People is beautiful.
People is having fun everywhere. Same in Italy, same in Spain, same in Germany. We have very exciting shows everywhere. So what I recommend to people is not to judge by the cover or by the tribute,
No pun intended.
but to attend to a show, which is funny, which is exciting, which is energy. Especially, I mean, I was telling you about the show with the orchestra. So basically, at the end of the whole issues we had with to realize the show,
After 5 sweated years.
yeah, we made a premiere in Vicenza City Hall Theatre,
Yeah.
November 30, 2019.
2008.
Oh, okay.
Straight before the hole in the history, which is the COVID.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We all know that. We all experienced that, unfortunately.
And the show, the first show was sold out.
Yeah.
So 910 people.
Did you record it?
Yep. We record the show. The full show was recorded for as a video. So
Is
we have
still available somewhere?
we have the full DVD, and we uploaded some of the videos on our YouTube channel.
Link below, guys. Go
Below
watch it.
or there, I don't know.
And of course, all the records, the older records are available on Spotify, iTunes, or
All the
Apple
distribution
Music. Yeah.
platforms.
Yeah.
Go
As
listen.
always.
And so at that time, we were ready to move the show abroad in Europe, but
Yeah.
we had a fucking COVID.
Yeah.
So
Fucking COVID is the perfect definition.
we
of
had to
COVID.
wait. We had to wait still years since this year.
Yes.
So this year, it will happen again in Light Club in Trezzo
Trezzo Sull'Ada.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's a beautiful
Milan,
place.
which is a completely different venue.
Okay.
Why? Because it's not a theater.
It's a club.
It's a club, and it's made for music.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's made. I mean, even now,
Goosebumps again.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
Can you check
Yeah.
it?
Not because it's November, which is
Yeah.
fucking cold, but it's emotion.
I have goosebumps because the PA there is calibrated to be the best ever, and you will see 40 people behind us
Yeah.
with a different equipment, because since last time last time we used condenser microphones.
Ooh. Ow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
among the orchestra, and the PA was not calibrated for the whole theater, because you see you have a technical issue,
Yes.
which is the theater layout. This is the scene,
Yeah.
and
you
this
go
is
to
the
this-
theater.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
how can you reach
There.
over
Above.
there? Where is the front of house desk control? So it's an issue.
Yes. Instead, this is more linear.
Yeah.
Trezzo
I don't
is
know. I
also-
don't know the class.
Trezzo Sull'Ada is
It's massive.
It's massive. You got this. I saw Asset there, and they have a huge stage, which is really huge for a club, and a good PA with some line arrays. Yeah, it's a good place.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And this time, every piece of the orchestra has a microphone. I mean,
I
has
don't want to be the
for the
PA.
for the violins. For the violins, we have a piezo.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, every piece of the orchestra has a microphone. And technically speaking,
Yeah.
it has been really a challenge,
Yeah, it's a challenge.
just
Yeah.
because you have to imagine that mixers in
Yep.
general They
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
imagining
limited number of channels.
And 40 are only for the orchestra.
Yeah,
And then
And
at
you have-
least 8 for the drums.
and you have to pan them and delay them. You got a
Not,
lot of
I
things.
mean-
Okay,
Task.
so I say hello to our sound engineer for the symphony show, which is Michele Scatena.
You have my respect.
Huge respect, man.
And-
I don't want to be you.
And yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
So it's a whole, even another small issue, one recent issue, is
Only issue, no fun.
no, I mean solution.
A lot of issues make us a lot of fun.
Some of the orchestra must have earphones
Yeah,
because the director must speak with somebody of them.
Yes.
And when I say some, I say half.
So it's 20 people, guys.
20.
Not the easiest.
20 people must have
In
headphones in ears, yep,
yeah.
because they need to hear the voice of the director while he is obviously at place. So how can you connect 20 headphones to
20
the,
out.
to the
Find a
stage
mixer with
to the
20
stage
outs.
mixer?
Yeah, you got a lot of
So
channels.
there are
Eh.
this is a cool channel because for musicians. It's cool because it's a channel where you can talk about equipment, about technical solutions, technical stuff. So I love you guys, and
Thank you so much.
I love your channel,
Thanks.
Thank you.
and I really wish you a long life to keep this moving on and on and on.
Yes, definitely.
Thank
we are
you
going to
so
move
much.
on to going on.
We want to go on.
And you that are watching, I recommend you to subscribe their channel because this will be a game changer, okay? In time. I can't say more, but it will become a game changer because the guys told us their ideas for the future and it will become a game changer. So subscribe now and you will get fucking good vibes in the future, okay? That's my recommendation, personal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys, for being here, and most importantly, to share your experience. I
And
know,
subscribe to their channels, please.
That's even Ed here
First.
in the video, of course. But I really enjoy your story, which is a story of struggle and a story of love.
Yeah.
Which is something that all us musicians have in common, because we all start from struggle, different meanings and different motivation for making music, but one thing is common is love.
Yeah.
But more struggle than love sometimes, to be honest. And thanks for sharing your experience here. I hope this will be motivational and even challenging in a way for you guys, because bringing a show like this all around the world is not so simple.
Nope.
And maybe someone is scared of trying to do something like this, and maybe they are missing a huge piece of their life because nobody told them that it's possible.
No.
And also, you're fun guys, because we are whole metalheads. There's gear, there's guitar, there's sounds, that history, and
What
love.
I recommend you, you that are watching this video, what I recommend you is to make questions, is to post your comments, not just cool, or have your own questions, because with questions you probably push others make questions. You will get answers.
And also, there are no stupid questions.
No. I mean the show. Show is not. Show's not business. Show is first passion, and it comes from inside. And it's not just a matter of equipment or, what you buy, what you can buy to make it better. Show comes from inside, and
It's a reflection of what's inside.
yeah. So have questions. Always have questions, and we will answer you. That's the cool thing. If at that time when I started the band I could have such kind of channel available for making questions to probably I wouldn't have spent so much time in research, in reading the.
Yeah, with someone who can answer that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Prepares forums.
Forums,
Hours.
and also money spent on trying to find. And also, guys, follow them.
Follow them, their channel, their YouTube channel.
You have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, we have a YouTube channel.
Instagram, of course.
Instagram is SaD Metallica. Facebook as well. We also have TikTok, but for the main purpose, I recommend you to follow us on Instagram.
Okay.
And
So follow them on Instagram.
Link below, of course. And guys, we are Two Guys One Amp. My name is Pavi.
My name is Depp.
Your name again is
Mattia.
And your name?
Eddie.
And we will see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Bye, guys.